Hey everybody, it's Gus from Askewed Reviews, and it's Saturday, so you know what that means. It's a new episode of Cinema Society Saturday. Now, if you don't know what that is, this is a group of horror talk creators where we all love horror movies so much that each week we are randomly given a theme. We then partner up and give our partner a movie that fits within the theme. So this week, our theme was body horror. And my partner for this week was David over at Sinister Scripts Podcast, which he shares along with his business partner, Ryan. Now, the movie that I was given this week to review was Excision. So, Excision is a 2012 film that was directed and written by Richard Bates Jr. This was definitely a very odd but interesting movie. I don't know if I would necessarily consider this a horror movie. It's more of a dark drama comedy. Okay. The last 10 minutes of the movie definitely do make it feel a bit more like a horror film. And there are some moments throughout the entire film itself where you do see some very bloody, gritty moments that I guess could put it into this category. It reminds me a little bit of the films May or even American Mary, and also a little bit of the opposite of sex. So here's the concept for this one. We have our main character of Pauline, who is very delusional and has dreams of becoming a surgeon eventually in her life, but also has some very dark, dark dreams. She also has a very dysfunctional family, with her mother never listening to her. Her dad is kind of not there. And then her sister is dealing with cystic fibrosis and is kind of always thought of as the perfect one, while Pauline is always the bad one. Anna Lynn McCord, who plays Pauline, does an amazing job in this film. There's also tons of other actors you might recognize. There's Tracy Lords, Roger Bart, Malcolm McDowell, Marlee Matlin, Ray Wise, John Waters, and Ariel Winter. For me, this one was a little too odd, so I didn't really enjoy it all that much. So I'm probably going to give it a 2 out of 5 on my scale, but it is worth watching. If you want to check it out for yourself, it's currently streaming for free on Plex, Fubo, Hoopla, and Vudu. And of course, as I mentioned before, if you're not already following David and Ryan at Sinister Scripts Podcast, definitely go and do so. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Cinema Society Saturday. If you want to see what everyone else involved is doing, just look up the hashtag Cinema Society Saturday.